Hiya! Are you having trouble orienting your sketchbook for this assignment? Well, you've come to the right place. I'm just going to show you a quick little setup and diagram of how you can set up your sketchbook, but it's not required. As long as you are getting 4 examples of mechanical asymmetrical and 4 examples of mechanical symmetrical, and then you are also getting 4 asymmetrical, you're getting 4 freehand symmetrical examples and 4 freehand asymmetrical. Hope I said that right. It is I get it. I get it. There's 2 parts. There's either mechanical and then there's also symmetrical or asymmetrical. So I understand. So that's why I'm giving this video. So here I have here, do not copy this down in your sketchbook. This is just me diagramming how it should be labeled or how it should look. Within these boxes, you should actually have your 5 line designs, not what I have written here. This is just a visual to help you. So as you can see at the top, it says mechanical, because this whole page is for mechanical lines. Mechanical lines are lines that you use to trace. So for example, I have some whiteout. Oh, look, it's got some interesting little oval shape at the bottom. Maybe I'll use that to trace with for my mechanical lines. Or you can actually use a ruler or a stencil that you have on hand. How to split up the symmetrical versus asymmetrical is you can either have these 4 boxes at the top that are symmetrical and then 4 boxes at the bottom that are asymmetrical. Make sure you go back and view that guided practice if you're having any trouble of what symmetrical and asymmetrical lines look like. So this is all mechanical lines or lines that you use to trace with certain objects such as a stencil or some found objects. And then we're going to flip over. Boom. Now we've got freehand lines. Freehand lines is what you use not to trace, but you are using freely with your hand, right? You can also orient your sketchbook. If this makes it a little bit easier, another suggestion is having rows to separate the symmetrical versus asymmetrical. So you can see here, sorry, this thing is like flipped in reverse, so it makes it really hard. But this side is the symmetrical. So I have one, there it is. So I have 1, 2, this is so hard, guys. Let me do it this way. Okay, ready? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So all 4 of these are symmetrical. On this side, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of these are asymmetrical. So if you want to separate it by that way, you can, or you can separate it by the top part is all symmetrical and the bottom part is asymmetrical. However you want to do that, as long as you have 1 full page of mechanical and 1 full page of freehand. You can also see when I was measuring out, there was like a little bit of extra space at the bottom. So I kind of just like shaded that off just so I can get those boxes as even as possible. So this one is roughly the same size as the one above it or the one beside it. So you guys are welcome to do that as well to try to get it as even as possible. If not, no worries. So I hope that is helpful. You can do more examples. So if you want to have like an entire page and say this is freehand and you want to do all symmetrical and then flip over and then do freehand all asymmetrical, that is totally fine. I just want you to have practice with asymmetrical and symmetrical. So I just want practice. Like, it doesn't matter. They only take like 2 seconds to do 5 lines within those boxes. So this can go really fast and it doesn't have to be super in-depth. So I hope that helps with the sketchbook orientation. And I hope that you guys are doing so wonderful on your Friday. Wow, it's almost the weekend. All right, bye guys.